You are going to open a book. How to find Shafi'i? Okay, you
What's been said about him?
Okay, what has been said about him? Where are you going to find what has been said about him? Tahdhib al-Tahdhib. Okay, Tahdhib al-Tahdhib is one of the books that you are going to look for. Not only the only book.
What else?
There are many. There is Tahdhib al-Tahdhib. There is Taqrib al-Tahdhib. There is what we call al-Khulasa. There is the kitab which is Tahdhib al-Kamal. That is the origin of Tahdhib al-Tahdhib. You go to Sir Alam al-Nubala, is a book of man. You go to the book of, there is you go the book, no, Kitab الثقات for Ibn Hibban, Kitab الجرح والتعديل for Ibn Abi Hatim. All these books you try to find the person, understand? But first, as for you, is first book that you go to is Tahdhib al-Tahdhib. Now, how are you going to find Shafi'i in the book of Tahdhib al-Tahdhib?
Which alphabetical order?
Okay, so where are you going to go? Which alphabet?
Shin.
Shin, al-Shafi'i. You will not find him.
Hamza.
Huh? No, you will not find Shafi'i. What you are going to, when you go and look for Shafi'i, you go to the book. Tahdhib al-Tahdhib, for example, will not mention the name as Shafi'i is not a name. He is not.
What's his first name then?
First name is no, it's Muhammad. So, but before you find out that it is Muhammad, Tahdhib al-Tahdhib and either the own person, the person who wrote the book, Tahdhib al-Tahdhib, Ibn Hajar himself will put at the end what we call Fahras, the table, the index. The index he will mention, he will first start people with their name and their father names, and then he will mention the kunya. Some people are known by their kunya. Some Sahaba are Abu Huraira, for example. He is not known. So you will not find him under A Alif or under Ba. You will find him after the names are finished. Then there is, it starts with the people who are known by their kunya more. So you will go to, if someone is have kunya, you go to a kunya, and then he either will, you will find him talking about him there, or he will give you there. He say, for example, Abu Hanifa and Nu'man ibn Thabit. Go now to Noon and find him. If the person has no name, is not famous by his name or such a, he will say, he put him under the kunya, he will talk about him there. You understand?
Okay.
Or he will give you his name, which will, now he will say the people who are known by their fathers, the son of so and so. There are some people like are known Ibn Fulan, but his name is not known. You understand? So he will tell you his name is so and so, and he is, or maybe his name is not known. He's just known the son of, but his name is not known. So he will talk about him there. Also he will say the nisba, someone who is spoken about to, like we talk about him, we say Makki or Qurashi or whatever. But yes, like Shafi'i, he is more famous. There is not only one Shafi'i, there is so many, but when we say Shafi'i, we mean this Shafi'i. So it's Shafi'i. If there is more than one, he will tell you so and so and so and so and so and so. So you have to find out. So Shafi'i, where are you going to find him? He says Muhammad bin Idris. You go and find Muhammad bin Idris, what has been said about him. And then Zuhri. And then you find Zuhri is also, is like Shafi'i, is not a name. So you go to that same index at the end after he has spoken. Yeah. So you find him where he say his name is Muhammad bin Muslim bin Shihab. You understand? If so, you find him and then you go and look for him as well. So Sa'id bin Musayyib is easy to find. Sa'id bin Musayyib is fine. So you go and find Sa'id bin Musayyib, and then Abu Bakr Siddiq, you find him, and then you look at every one of these people, what they have said about them. If they say they are trustworthy, okay, fine. first you work, this person is trustworthy, this person is trustworthy, this person is trustworthy, this person is trustworthy. Now you check, when they mention Zuhri, do they mention that from the narrators, the people who narrated from him are Shafi'i? You understand? So you don't find that Shafi'i is one of his students. So you say Shafi'i, when he must have heard it from someone else. So it is already broken. And then Zuhri, did he...
You find it like this?
Huh? No, they will say, you will not find, when you look for Shafi'i, you will not find anything that makes indicate that he heard Zuhri or not. But when you go to Zuhri, they will mention his students.
Okay.
And his students are so many. But then the fact that they don't mention Shafi'i, they mention the famous ones. But the fact that they didn't mention him, then you know that, you understand? You might need to check the date of death of Zuhri and date of death of Shafi'i. You understand? Yeah. So when you see the not birth, date of death. Now when they say he died so and so and he was so and so years, and then they don't normally say when he was born. It's very rare that they say about someone when he was born. They will say he died in so and so and he was so and so years. So you check if the date of death between them, they died apart, like 100 years apart. It's very likely, unlikely that they have met. I mean, you understand?
So the first thing.
Yeah, you check the date of death. So this person died and this person died late, and this person was living in, even if they did not die very far, but okay, this person, let's say this person died so and so and this person died so and so, so you work it out. This person was 1 year old when this person was 60. Okay, this person lived to 80, so 20 years, in 20 years he could have met him. But this person actually was living in Marwan, this person was living in Baghdad, and this, you understand? And he didn't start studying, searching for hadith until he reached this age. He didn't start when he was a child. So it's very unlikely that he has met him. And you will find when that people will say that is then you try to check about this man. Now you check Sayyid ibn Musayyib, you will find that yes, from his students, from his famous student is Zuhri actually. So there is no doubt that he has heard from him. Generally these books, such as the book of Tahdhib al-Tahdhib, if someone narrates from someone and he is famous to narrate from him, except when it's obvious, like Bukhari narrating from Sa'id. Sometimes Bukhari says Sa'id ibn Musayyib Sa'id. It's clear that he never met him because it's so, you understand? But when it's a possibility and he has not met him, generally they will speak about it. They will not just leave it like that. It's mentioned. And then you check Sa'id ibn Musayyib also, when he was born, or they will discuss. When you check Sa'id ibn Musayyib, they will discuss this matter. Did he actually hear anything from Umar? And then they will mention that he was born 8 years before the death of Umar. And there is different opinion. Did he hear anything from him or just one hadith? This will tell you if there is discussion whether he has heard anything from Umar. Then there is no doubt that he has never heard anything from Abu Bakr. Because Abu Bakr died before Umar. I mean, so it's broken here as well. So this hadith is now da'if. The other thing that you do...
Did you make up this?
I made it up.
Okay.
Just because the names, I'm trying to find the names that you know. So now what you do is you go to the... Sometimes it's easier for you to copy other people's work. You understand? I mean, there is almost no hadith
that hasn't been looked at.
That has not been looked at.
Yeah.
You understand? So there is these books that they do takhrij.
They've done it for you.
They have all takhrij of every hadith. So what you look at the hadith, there is some work to be done, very little. There are some, and you have to rely on your usul. You don't have to follow. I mean, the work that you have to do is to make the decision as where the hadith is, whether the hadith is broken. That is not a big issue. You can find, they will tell you where the hadith is in every book. They will tell you if the people who say it's broken, who say it's not, and that is you when you know the usul, how to apply them. You understand? That is all. Yes. So we spoke when this hadith is considered. When you find this hadith now, this way, if it's in one of these books, the famous books, 6 books or something, then if it is shad or ma'lul, while you are looking in the books, you will find that they have said this hadith is shad or ma'lul. If it's in a book like these latest books, which is definitely it will be shad or ma'lul, then don't think that you will find it, because such as Tabarani or
there's no point looking at
books. No, there is point looking at it, but to say that this is da'if. You understand? Because someone will, if you are discussing with someone and they say hadith, and they will say, oh, Tabarani have said so and so, so you have to tell him, no, I have looked. You don't just say, no, it is da'if, you know, like this. You understand? Not every hadith that in Tabarani is da'if. The hadith that are, there are some hadith that are in Bukhari and they are in Tabarani. So it's not da'if. But I'm saying the hadith that exists only in Tabarani, but that is not a rule that people will accept from you. They will tell you, okay, who are you to say this? Nobody has said this before. So you have to explain, but you can explain that this hadith is da'if because of this and this. This is, nobody can argue about it. So and it's not, there is nothing wrong with copying other people. Everybody copies other people. I mean, the people who have done the hard work are dead. You understand? Daraqutni, Hakim, they had to work hard, and even those who became like Al-Mizzi, like Al-Dhahabi, they had to search properly. Today, people, anyone, no matter how they lie, when they say, I have spent time, and what they do, there is a hadith, he will go to the books of Ibn Hajar, printed, you understand? And then he look at the index, this hadith. Ibn Hajar have spoken about it. And Ibn Hajar will refer you to other books, and then you go to other books, you find more searches and more references, and one book will take you to another. And everybody, whether it's Ahmed Shakir, whether it's Arnaout, whether it's Ghimari, whether it's Albani, whether it's Habibullah Ar-Rahman A'zami, whether it's Wadi'i, anyone that you have, all they copy. Sometimes they don't say it. You understand? They don't like when people take from their books and they don't refer to them. But they do the same thing, to the point where when Ibn Hajar make a mistake, they make a mistake. You can't see it. You understand? Because they are copying. You see that this person has made the same mistake as Ibn Hajar. You understand? Ibn Hajar sometimes is a human being, he forgets. He will say this hadith is in Bukhari, but it isn't. Or this hadith, he will say this hadith is in Abu Dawud when it's in Bukhari, which is wrong, because you don't refer hadith to Abu Dawud when it is in Bukhari. And then they will say, do the same mistake, which is, yes, because they are copying. So you know that they are copying. And sometimes they have to admit, when people criticize them, oh, this hadith exists there, and they say, oh, Ibn Hajar didn't mention it, and I thought, I relied on him. So why didn't you say in your book that you relied on him? You understand? So actually, they are not, it's not wrong that they have not referred to Ibn Hajar. It's a lot of, but then it is wrong if they make it a condition. If they say, why people take from us and they don't refer to us, then you say, okay, why don't you refer? If this is what you believe that people should do, then you should have done it yourself. So yeah, but however, making the decision, that is something that as you are supposed to do by yourself. You shouldn't rely on other people. Some people, they make hadith depends on the madhab. It depends on the people. And this hadith is in Bukhari, so he is so afraid from Bukhari that he come at night and shoot him. So he doesn't say it's da'if. Sometimes the hadith is he is Shafi'i or Hanafi or Maliki, and his Imam have said something, and he decides